Atlanta Dream versus the Indiana Fever. Today we gonna start out with some Aliyah Boston hitting the baseline jumper over Tina Charles. She's still an 8-time All-Star former MVP, but couldn't do nothing with Aliyah on that one. Then Allisha Gray just ball hawking, picks up the steal from Aliyah Boston, and then Aliyah sends her and the ball down to the hardwood. And then Crystal Dangerfield really ran into a Dangerfield. Get your little ass out of here. Remember when they used to send a double team at South Carolina? Y'all can't do that no more. Slim pickings. Nice read, easy too. Right place, right time, clean up on aisle 9. Then watch this, too small. Spin move up and under. Now let's take a look at some Caitlin Clark. Pay attention to this handoff play because they ran this a few times. Off of the first swing, CC turns the corner and finishes off the window. On his next play, they made the mistake of trying to full court press her. I guess they thought she was slow. I guess they thought she wasn't strong. And one for trying to play me stupid. Then one of my favorite players, Aerial Powers, getting done in. Take that with you. And somehow they lost her on the wing. And like I always say, make they ass pay. One thing going under the radar is Caitlin Clark's defense. All you asking for is the effort, and she definitely putting in that work. But now, per usual, your Aliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark pick and roll. This time, they got Aliyah spotting up for the midi. But now let's look at NaLyssa Smith, and there go that handoff I was telling y'all about. She might be the most underrated player in the league. She's the best player on the team that's probably not the best player on the team, if that makes sense. So much athleticism, just pay attention to how she scores on all 3 levels. You talking about a woman with speed, height, athleticism. Her burst and first step is so quick, I be feeling like she finna dunk the ball when she take off. Here she is playing the pick and pop with Christy Wallace, making the defense pay. Then playing the pick and pop with Caitlin Clark this time. Nice little bump on Aerial Powers and then bop them from the free throw line. Then a nice fake pass on the wing and takes it from the 3-point line in for the easy deuce. Then close your eyes for Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Hits the floor after a NaLyssa Smith behind the back crossover. But she tripped over her shoe, so not too much though. Then another bop from 3, this time from straight away. She had it going and the coach called the ISO. Like I said, the best player on the team, that's not the best player on the team. Then stole Aliyah Boston's block. And speaking of blocks, let's take a look at Ryan Howard. Vicious denial on Celeste Taylor. Then some back and forth with Allisha Gray. But I'm sorry, you picked the wrong person to switch off of. Greens all day. Then watch the hezzy step back over Aliyah Boston. And when you got it rolling and them checks coming in, the bank always open. Then another spot up. And this is customary, she hit about 3-4 threes a game. But now a few more plays from an underrated player. Look at the back cut. Caught the defense lacking and in for the basket. Nice pass from Cheyenne Parker-Tyus. Then Allisha Gray flashing on the baseline for the high arcing 2. Then one more for good measure. Push off on Caitlin Clark. Bottoms up. Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream 83-80.